welcome back, everyone. Dreykakos again. We're back playing some more Endzone. It's been a long time since we've been at this one. I did the walkthrough of the tutorial and said that we were going to get into a high difficulty mode. Streamed it a little bit. Haven't gotten back to it, but there has been so much going on. So we were in here last time in September. October had the trade and barter. Then we have had November's livestock expansion. Research and equipment came out in December, and they're working on the some new additional buildings and stuff for new scenarios and expedition bonuses. Lots is still in the works here. We are going to try to continue our Bumbleberg, attempted Bumbleberg build here. So this is, you know, it's gonna be interesting. It's on the waters. It's a extreme start, and we'll see if that's working for us. Right next to a church, actually, I think, in this one. So this should be interesting, but first, we definitely need to see this amazing intro.
Humanity survived. Our ancestors have destroyed the world, and we had to pay the price. With over 100 years without sunlight, but we have prepared ourselves for our chance to make things right. They stole from us a life of happiness. Still, we will make the best of it. Even though Mother Earth is grim and tainted, we have managed to survive. And we will keep surviving.
Now that's an intro. Gosh, I love that. All right. That basically tells the story. So we are just come up from the underworld, from the end zone, a bunker-like lifestyle for a century. And we're on our way out to try to establish one of the first colonies on the surface. It will be hard. There will be terrible, terrible days ahead. But we shall achieve greatness. Or we'll die trying. We're going to start... Jeepers, okay. We got some scrap down here. We got some timber here. This is a city builder with a very aggressive AI situation going on. So we basically started with, well, no tools. We got no protective gear. We got about, what, 8 or 10 people? What's our population here? We have 8 adults and 5 kids. I think the kids can run around and, like, move basic stuff like foods and stuff. But that's about it. So we got to let them live long enough to to make something of this place. We're going to put in a jetty right here to gather water, and then a cistern to store the water in. I know that's our first step. It's been a while since I've played, but we'll do that. And then I definitely want some food supplies coming in. So we'll go with maybe a fishing hut next, if we can fit that over. I guess not too crammed in here. There we go. Right like that. And then maybe we'll put a field down. I think we'll do housing kind of in here, industrialish kind of over here. We'll put a field in here until we remove that church. It's an expedition site, so we don't want to remove it too quickly. Oop. Giant 16 by 16 field. Apparently some of the stuff is contaminated, so we'll have to get rid of that. All right. Ooh, there are pastures. Look at them. Oh, so good. I don't know what else there is to do other than maybe hunting lodge. A hunting lodge Hunts wildlife wildlife for food. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Pasture. Animals can be kept in the pasture in order to slaughter them for food or obtain other resources via passive product yield. Different types of animals can be captured by a hunter to acquired via barter, trade deal, or expedition. Okay. What is it that they need? They need some metal for this. We don't have the resource for it yet. We could do that. I don't know that we want to get anything more than what we just placed down going, but there is also tasks. Probably we do gather all resources and put it like in here-ish. Let's do that. The flashy yellow parts are the scrap, like this big chunk is scrap right here. But we can't take that out without a scrapyard, so we'll have to... It doesn't highlight yellow. We'll have to pick that up with our super high-tech scrapyard when we get there. Now, let's put that baby right in there. We assign workload to things with the professions controller here, so we'll go with 4 builders, I think, to begin with. And there's literally nothing else to do but build. So let's bring the speed right up. Get them rolling. There'll be 4 of them run off right away to do that. The builders are going to do their thing. I think the builders actually do... Oh, there's some food to hunt. Looky there. What's that? That's a stag. The great stag hunt. Right at the beginning, huh? We also can do logistics to speed things along. I'm not sure that this is the right call. It doesn't take much to do, so maybe we will put it in. Maybe we'll just do like a big old road like that, just for the main travel space. And maybe... wait a second, there we go. And maybe this. Right? And then you can have a connection like that. There you go. A little bit of extra work for the builders to do. It doesn't take them too long to smack that together. Oh, wait, look at that. Doesn't take them long at all. We want a couple water gatherers to fill that up while we're waiting on other stuff. A couple fishermen and a couple farmers. We don't have that many people, Drake. Yes, silly git. Let's bring the builders down to 1 is fine, to be honest. I want farmers going fast to get that food production up. And that's literally it. So the builder's going to have to do his own thing. 2 water collectors will be enough for the number of people we have. 246 water in storage. I don't know that I don't think the bus, this is our home sweet home. This is our command center, our grand capital. I don't think we can store anything liquid there. I think we do need the cistern for that. There's the stockpile of food, or water, 200 and something, oh, 345, okay. Fishery's going away and doing his foodie thing. Oh, crap, I didn't choose a seed. Okay, we got sweet beets and bell peppers. So let's go with bell peppers. They're quick and repeated, so it'll avoid things like... They're less likely to have a large crop that I'm thinking, this is my thought, that we take forever to get to, and then all of a sudden... Oh, I was going to say, what are all these workers here? They're not. They're animals. Great. Maybe we do need a hunter early on. There's a lot of animals wandering around in here. I don't want to overextend, though. I'm absolutely always overextending in these games. City builders. My joy and pain. Alright, we got 1 farmer, or sorry, 1 fisherman, 3 farmers pounding out the look at that, they just grow like crazy. Are these guys already near production? That's wild. Look at them go. I mean, we're on full speed, but the water is starting to be stockpiled, which is great. If we need another worker, we can probably pull one off there. We got 2, you know what, do we put another one in fishermen, or do we get some housing down? I think we go... You know what? No, we need like foresters and scrap gatherers, so let's do that first. Let's do a logger. You can go like here-ish. Yeah, that's fine there. We'll get that done. We can click build next to try to prioritize that. There isn't anything else building, but it's an interesting option. You don't get to say this and this and this and this are all this priority level. That'll help me, because then I won't overdo that. In this case, they need to clear a bit of the area. That's done. There was a tree in the way. And then they need to bring 24 wood, 37 scrap, and then spend 60 construction time on it. Now, this still has some scrap available and some wood. Once this is up, we'll shove them over to just doing scrap. Probably need to have an herb gatherer in here, charcoal kilns to make charcoal. We got tailors to actually make protective gear, clothing for like masks. Where's that? We get masks and just like regular scarves, masks, and full-on suits. An herbal hut, it's kind of like the forester, but he works... the forester can actually plant and refurbish the forest in the area. And the herbalist would gather fancy herb from the ground. How are we doing in the forester? He is done. Lovely. Oh no, he's not done. He's not done at all. He's got 12 of 37 scrap. I don't know what made me think he was done. Are we just short people? Yeah, I'm going to put another builder on there. This is going to be a dance of resource management here. What is it? What is it waiting on? It's waiting on nothing. Actually, it's just finishing now. Excellent. All right. You need a personage on you. You need to relocate over to, say, here. That'd be lovely. Actually. Wait, what? Change work area to there. Oh, hey, there you go. Drops the old flag and puts a new one up. So we got one forester going. That's great. We have some water stored, 1,300. That's good. Food is slowly trickling up. I want to get in a scrap gatherer and then a scrapyard. I'm thinking over here. Like that, maybe. Where it's located does not have to have scrap within range. Like this guy can be, where is it? Change field of work. See? You can move his field of work. If I put it way over here, he's just going to spend a lot of time running to get his stuff. But I think this is lovely right here. Now, you can cut down and reforest. You can also just have him reforesting the area. Yeah, not bad. Lots happening. I'm going to try to keep this one rolling because there is so much content to cover. I don't know that we'll get anywhere near surviving, let alone get to the end game stuff. But I want to push the envelope here as much as we can. We are entirely out of tools. Waiting on building supplies here. 22 scrap. Do we have any scrap in store? We do. 62 of it, actually. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to remove it. Stop going and getting scrap. Just deliver stuff for us, okay? Let's go ahead and actually put in a dirt path there as well. Right along here. Oops. Connect that up as the community begins to forge roads. Speaking of community, once that is in place... Oh, there we go. It's already going in place. Let's switch up to doing housing. We're going to need, like, a good number of them. Let's do like this. Leave a little place for a path. And there. There. And there and there. Love it. And some dirt roads. Gotta love me some dirt roads. Can't have a city builder without road planning. Come on, what would this be? A nothing builder. That's what it would be. It'd be a resource collection game. Who wants that, huh? Alright, go fast, guys. This is all irradiated soil that they've got to basically clean up in order to progress things any further. Ah, what's that showing me? Oh, okay, hold on. Water capacity has filled up. Beautiful. Oh, we got a drought incoming. Hold on, slow it down a little bit. We have a drought incoming, and I'm actually going to go ahead and drop the number of people to 1 on the water gathering. When it gets closer, I think it's a day or 2. Yeah, it's 3 days almost out. That's good. We'll put these guys over onto food because the water. This thing will dry up for a season. We won't be able to gather water or food from it. So. As soon as the houses are in place, there's our first one. Yay! Noah, a young adult, Noah and Magdalena, have given birth to a child, Amelia. Nice, well done. One of the most important processes going on here, of course, is the whole baby making. Now, you can also have a location set, so we're going to give you this whole big chunk of space. Cover, like, everything. They won't immediately run there and then look for stuff. They'll go to the nearest location, which is pretty smart of them. But at least we won't have to move it again really soon. Now, we got a bit of wood coming in, and a bit of scrap coming in, theoretically. Which is what we need for all of these houses. So I think, actually, we have too many builders right now? No, we don't. We have farmers and foresters. I really want to get this food supply up. I'd love to switch more people out to here, but we really got to get the food supply up. Really, really, really got it. Doesn't take much to get these houses established. Like, what is it? 8 wood, 15 scrap. And they do have some work to do ahead of time. We now have a few cabins in place. 2 of 5, but it's one family, unfortunately. So we still have 5 homeless. Share, friends, share. Settlers with no tools is going to be a while, and protective gear is also going to be a while. We've got to get enough population, if we can survive that long, to actually have... We're waiting on materials there. We got to get enough population to actually be able to keep going here. You know what? That one water collector can stop water collecting. He can farm? Fish. He can fish. Get me more food. I don't know how much food we're gonna have when this comes to bust here. First drought in the first week. Cheapers. So this functions like kind of like a combination of years and like days. So you have the weather for the day, like this is the daily forecast, but it's actually seasons. So some things like the forestry or the forestry and the herbalism and the farming and whatnot would be affected by seasons. So this bell pepper has, what was it, point something or 2 point something? I don't remember. 0.2 seasons growth time. So they really are going to be slamming out the produce here if we give them 4 workers. Probably too big of a farm for that space because they're right now in planting mode. It looks like they're going to just plant like crazy, and this is probably already ready to be harvested. So maybe after the drought, we'll switch this to 2 fields. Many of the settlers are forced to move across the wasteland unprotected. We should boost our production of protective clothing. She wants us to make a tailor shop and 1 activated mask produced. Oh, don't know if I can make an activated mask even. Yikes. I just accepted a task that may absolutely fail. She's going to give us 3 more if we make 1. Why don't she just give them to us if she's having such problems with these people? No, there's little rewards for effectively achieving these missions. Now, are we producing? Is there charts for this? There we go. Current season 12, last season 24, 2 seasons ago 24. So, okay, 24 lumber a season isn't great, but we don't have enough tools. Professionals are complaining about a lack of tools. This is the hard mode we're on, guys. Maybe we want to build, this is how we showcase in hard mode. Maybe we want to build a workshop to be able to ensure that, yeah, I definitely want one. No problem. I'll get right on that. Yikes. Okay, we got to build a workshop, metal tools, tailor shop, and supplies. Do we have the people for this? We got 13 adults and 0 children. The 0 children kind of bothers me. Young adults, go have babies, will you? Why are we not having babies? Not really sure what's going to stop them from having babies. Let's see, we can actually click on individual people and see what their situation is like. Let's slow it down a little and actually talk to Magdalena here, who is a mother. She's already had a baby who's now grown up. Which is a little weird. Or she had a like sibling or whatever that was with her in the house. Okay, so she's got a home. That's great. No tool. No protective clothing. Uneducated. And she has a workplace. Her health is good. Her radiation levels are very low. Young adults are settlers that recently became adults and are potentially new workforce that can be distributed to different professions. If they are provided with a suitable place to start a family, they try to find a partner and grow the population of the settlement. Well, that's exactly what we want them to do. Okay. Discontent. She's almost discontented here. What do we have for negative moodlets? Settler has an unpleasant experience. This effect can accumulate 10 times. Nice. That's terrible. Settler's home is severely damaged? What? How do we have a damaged home already? I don't understand how you would possibly have a damaged home. It's right here. Yay! Reese! Reese is born! Yay, location attractiveness is 0. Okay, that's fine. Hi, Reese. Welcome to the club. We have nobody working there. Where's our water situation? Down to 1,500. We're 1 day away. I think we're going to jump this back up. Check our builder down one. You are... Why are we not able to work that up? Okay, there we go. Well, this is the total workforce. Current maximum number of workers, and this is the profession maximum. Okay. I'm going to drop the farmer and the fisher, so we have somebody do other stuff. We're going to actually bump you up again to make sure that we get enough water in store beforehand, before the event changes. Now, we have some basics. We got a bit of water, we got a bit of food, right there and there. We could also add in a well, which would give us a better water supply. Let's put it right in here. I'm not sure if you can hear that. That was my stomach growling. Weird. Okay. If we can put in a well here, they will be able to produce water that is uncontaminated and is not affected by weather, which is great. Irrigation plants and all the rest of that to water towers, which would be a dramatic boost to the cistern and allow us to properly clean the water if it gets contaminated. That would all be great, but let's let that happen there first. I think we're going to have to go ahead and use some of our... Oh, we got medicinal herbs. Good. We're going to have to get some scrap being produced into tools and whatnot. So let's keep it rolling here just a little bit. For the recycler, we're going to need 2 of them if we do steadily different things. But for now, probably just the 1. Okay, let's get that built. And then we're going to need a workshop to make tools. And a tailor shop to make what's it called? The things and the stuff. Tailor shops to make protective equipment, and the workshop to make tools. We can make tools straight from scrap, which is great. But I'm a little concerned about the lack of people. We have 4 kids now. That is great. Go have babies, lots of them. Alright, we now have a water producer. The moment this changes, we're going to need to... Actually, we can drop that by 1 and add this up by 1. So for now, you'll be able to do that. Refining is done here. Basically, it can turn the scraps into... gather scraps, general scraps, right? And you'll do... It's whatever it is. Whatever is piled up there. You know, old Pong machines or whatever it is. Everything. All the scrap types. Plastics, the whole works. Fabrics, whatever else. This thing will then... There we go. It's actually ready. This will then convert products or scraps into one of these products. Either cloth, metal, or plastic. And right now we need cloth for this one, or cloth for the tailor shop, and workshop needs some metal. We desperately need some tools, actually. I wonder if maybe that's... Let's go with that one first. The recycler can only have 1 employee on it, and they can just do their thing forever, so... Why are you stopped? Need scrap. Yeah, I know. You got a scrap worker right there? You're still very, very short on staff. Okay, fishing and water carriers are going to be offline momentarily. Have we hit the drought yet? Oh yeah, we are in the... Oh, there... Yeah, no kidding. Look at that. So the fishers are entirely useless here, and water carriers are useless here. We have a well, so hopefully that'll offset the loss of employees there. We will actually add 1 more to the farm for the moment, and then I want 2 more scrap collectors going right away. And a forester, to be honest, so they can build that stuff. This needs some wood and some scrap to build. Yeah. We also need metal to build the workshop. Really? Okay. Well, you're building metal for the workshop, which is great. During droughts, you just got to produce and hope that you've stockpiled enough food and water. Ooh, what is this? A sandstorm. Oh, right. Sandstorms come every drought on these settings. Oh, I forgot about that. We're gonna get our butts kicked. It damages housing. Oh. A wave of carnage passes over. Repair this building, please. Now, we can tell this thing to repair buildings as top priority. And then building roads and then building buildings. Sure. You might as well build the roads to the places, right? Okay. Drought has obliterated our crops. There's now nobody left here, is there? I think it ripped the crops out. We're going to drop these workers off entirely for the moment. Maybe we need to build a hunter is what we need. We should have built the one a long time ago. Alright, repair this. Repair all the buildings, please. I need more builders, because they're going to do the repair work. Jeepers, that's harsh. I don't know if we're going to survive this, boys. I really don't. Help, Miranda. Help, Miranda. Wow, our water supply... Oh, no, wait. That's the well water supply. Good, good, good. Okay, so the well itself is producing a decent chunk of water. Not bad. What's its levels like? Okay. Last season, turnover, gained 300. It brought in 300 water. So, alright. Not... A little concerned about that. Where's our... charts? Here we go. This is charts right here. Let's see. There's so much to this game. It's nuts. Beverages? Produced, consumed. Yeah, what is the... Oh, just all beverages? I don't know that that's what we're talking about here, is it? No, it is. Produced 700, or 875, produced 850, produced 875. Dropped the workers down, dropped the workers entirely. Back up to 625. 800, and then what is this? Consumed by settlers. So we've been consuming 400-ish, and now we're producing none. Is that what I'm seeing? Oh no, that's entirely different. That is other beverages, maybe. Oh no, it's all beverages. Okay. Well, which is all water, of course, because that's all we're drinking right now, folks. If we can. You know, if the drought doesn't destroy us instantly. Okay. We have medium contaminated rain falling. Great. Can we just get a little rain to fill up? There we go. The contaminated lake is filling up. Great. Really stellar, guys. Really stellar. I like the fact that we got a good burst of food. I'm really concerned that we don't have enough supplies coming in. We got the recycler needs to be repaired. What does he need to be repaired? Or does he? No, he's done now. What do you need to be repaired? Does it show? Repair next. Oh, wait. That's not what I want to do. Construction cost. Okay. Relocating resources. Power. I'm looking to see if it, like... 2 seasons ago did 40. Last season did 62. Current season's only done 26 so far. Okay, that's fine. Nearby resources. There are 400 available. Now, they'll produce until they hit 500. That's not bad. These guys will go until they hit 100, which is unlikely to happen. Nice. Adults still on the stagnant, but... Oh, unassigned workforce, really? But the kids are on the rise. We're getting a lot of kids in, which could actually slap us back in the face if we overproduce and we can't supply the foods for them. But soon we'll have an influx of new children, and then we'll be able to put more people to work on doing various different things. Now, there we go. Looks like we're about to leave the contaminated rain situation here. Oh, it's not raining right now. Okay, let's go ahead and put one... Why are we not able to... Oh. Let's go ahead and put 2 people back onto the farm, see if they can get any of that crop off without it all being poisoned. We do have an upgrade option on the bus. What does it do again? The bus is the heart of the settlement. It can store most of the resources. As soon as the bus has been hitched in place, settlers can meet there to increase their confidence. Well, let's hitch it in place then. I think that's what that was telling me to do. Alright, repairs being done there. Good. How about here? How long, what are you waiting on to repair this thing? I don't see the info on that. Inventory, workers, electricity, turnover statistics. I can see that it needs repairing, but I can't see what needs to be done, but I'm not sure. Alright, well, we're going to have to put in a cut for today. We're going to be running about half an hour on these babies every episode. Did we get it finished? No, we're still working on it. Need some more wood supplied, which we're desperately low on. We are making about 20. Yeah. Well, we're at 40 because we added more people, so we should be able to pump out about 40 wood plus a day or a season, which is okay. The scrap has been producing at a rate, is actually producing right now at a rate of 90. We're probably overstocked. Probably 60 is more realistic. So that's with 3 scrap workers. So maybe they're going about 30 apiece. And how about these guys? Maybe they're going about 25 apiece. All right. That's about what seems to be happening here. We are making metal, so it takes the scrap and it turns... let's see, it uses 1 scrap and it takes 0.14 of a season to produce 2 metals. That's not bad. We'll only have to do that run about 5 times to get enough to get this guy started. No, 6 times to get this guy started. This thing needs some cloth to get started. We have, let's see, this is the Tailor task. We have 6.7 seasons left. This one we have 7 seasons left. Great. So I think we might need another recycler. Let's plan one more recycler. If we can staff it, that would be great. I hope we can, but we'll have to do that in the next episode. Thank you everybody for joining us. If you do like to see these city builders, please do let me know by hitting that there like button. And the game is available out in early access, as we can tell, and tons and tons of great content in here. We're only going to scratch the surface in this playthrough, so if you want to see more, let me know in the comments, and hitting that like button as the month progresses. Once we get into next month, we'll look at the ones that we've gone through before and see which ones you guys have demanded most of and which ones have warranted the most attention to get us a revisit to see if there's something we can continue to get a little more coverage on the game. So a little bit of community involvement needed for that. Thank you everybody that likes and comments and shares and all that. It really is helpful, and I do appreciate it. Thank you everybody for joining me. We'll see you in game.